Welcome everyone to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, a new series that I'll be bringing you guys on this channel. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game that I love, a game that I played for a long time. Not as long as I played Pokemon, but I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot as a kid. The card game with some friends, watched the anime, the original up to 5Ds. Little bit of Zexal, but I found Zexal to be absolute garbage. And I stopped playing for a long time. And it was around June that I found this game on Steam and decided, hey, I'm gonna play it, enjoyed it, stopped playing it for a month, and you know what? I decided, hey, why not bring this as a series to the channel? Basically, the way this is going to work, I'm going to be doing the single player. I will eventually be doing the multiplayer and everything like that, and battling online, doing some duelist challenges, tutorials, looking at some tutorials. I've already got all the DLC. So, I've completed both Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and the original. I have barely started 5Ds, not done Zexal, and not played Arc V. So we're starting Yu-Gi-Oh! And the way this is going to work, for the first episode is I'm going to do the Duelist Kingdom, as well as the Heart of the Cards and its reverse battle. So that's how it's going to work. Usually in the episodes it's going to be me doing the first one, and then the reverse battle. And that's how I'm going to end the episode. That's how I'm going to start and end the episode for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Loading, Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yu-Gi-Moto begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. So our history of Yu-Gi-Moto starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. Hey Joey! Joey, it's your turn! Aw, isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan! Yugi's here teaching me how to play Duel Monsters! Drooling Monsters! Duel Monsters, ya Nimrod! They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. I know, that was a terrible, terrible voice recreation of it. But, so, it's gonna bring us into what will be a, tutorial. So, wow, what a stirring intro. Inform... I can't remember what his name is. INFN8. In whatever. Sure can spin a tail. Greetings, Duelist. I am Informate, part of the virtual game simulator. I've been programmed to teach you proper dueling rules and best practices. So let's get started and walk you through the basics. In this scenario, you will be taking on the role of the legendary Yu-Gi-Moto, facing off against the not quite as legendary Joey Wheeler. So, this is just a deck that they've thrown together for us. First, let's learn how to summon a monster. Monsters are summoned into the monster zone. Monsters can be summoned in attack position or set to the monster zone in defense position. A monster in attack position is placed vertically, and the monster in defense position is placed horizontally and faced down. So, let's set a monster. Select the dragon dwelling in the cave and set it on the field in defense position. And we will set it. Now, let's open the phase menu and end, and select the end phase. So you can hit backspace. I will also be hitting right click and end phase. Congratulations! You survived your first attack! You might have noticed that Joey attacked you and wound up hurting himself. Let me explain what happened. When a monster attacks a defense position monster, the attacker's attack value is compared to the defender's defense value. If the attacking monster has a lower value, the attacker's owner takes damage equal to the difference. If the attacking monster has a greater value, the defending monster is destroyed. Next, we will play a spell and trap card. These cards are played in the spell and trap zone. Green spells are played right away, but most can only be used during your main phase, main phase 1 or main phase 2. I'll explain that after. Once this bullshit tutorial is done, you can also set it and activate it at a later time. So first we're going to play Banner of Courage. If you couldn't tell, the monster zone is up on the top. You have 5 spots, and the trap and spell card zones are down here with 5. So we'll activate Banner of Courage. Pink trap cards can be activated on your turn and during your opponent's turn, but you must set them face down on the field first. You cannot activate a trap card in the same turn that you set it, but you can activate it at any time after the start of your opponent's turn. So we're going to set Call of the Haunted. Now, let's get ready to attack. Let's switch the Dwelling Dragon into attack position. Now, let's summon Ninkendog. In attack position, so you have another monster. That was the oven. Monster out on the field that Joey can attack. So, summon Ninkendog. Our attack is all set up. Let's switch the battle phase. Let's switch the battle phase and attack. So we're gonna attack with Ninkendog first, and then Dwelling. Oh, I forgot. I didn't read the message there. Now let's end your turn. Easy done. Sets 1 card face down. So rush recklessly. Joey doesn't stand a chance. Let's clean his clock. On this turn, we'll summon another monster. Up until now, you have only used level 4 or below monsters. In order to summon a monster that is level 5 or 6, you must tribute 1 monster. Sending a monster on your side of the field to the graveyard to summon a high-level monster is called a tribute summon. Now let's summon Gravity Crush Dragon. Now, summon. And you're going to sacrifice Ninkendog. And summon Gravity Crush Dragon. Let's use Gravity Crush Instability and send Banner of the Courage to the graveyard and destroy Joey's face-down monster. Now we're going to activate Call of the Haunted. If you can't tell, basically it's all about you can tell the strategy right now. It's just to get cards off. So we're going to activate Rush Recklessly, which will give us another 700 attack for this turn only. And we also get Ninkendog back. Now we're ready to attack. We're going to activate we're going to go into our battle phase. Attack with Ninkendog. Attack with Dwelling Dragon. And if you couldn't tell by how convenient this was, we're going to end up cleaning it out with Gravity Crush Dragon. What a card! A card that powerful totally wipes me out! Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa owns a game shop, and I get all my best cards from him. You own a game shop? What are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, maybe I can even get my grandpa to show us a super rare card he's got. Little did they know. Sorry. Little did they know that someone was listening into their conversation. Someone who was looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. So at the end of the duel, we get cards here. So, new card reward, Knight of the Red Lotus, Blazing Inpachi, Grave Squirmer, and victory duel points earned. So you can like check them out and everything. But really, that's it for the tutorial. Pretty easy. So I'm gonna go over some other stuff like when we get into this duel here. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, could you show my friends your awesome super rare card? Rare card? You mean my special card? Please, please. Haha, how could I refuse? You kids are in for a treat. I don't take this card out too often. Ready? Here it is, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So rare, so powerful, I never let it leave my hands. This card is priceless. There are only 4 of them in all the world. Suddenly, a classmate from school ran into the shop. His name was Seto Kaiba, the young CEO of Kaiba Corps. He had found the card he was looking for. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I can pay anything you ask. Oh, I'm sure you could, but this card is worth more to me than you could ever offer. Senile fool. Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with Blue Eyes White Dragon. The next day, when Yugi came back to the store with his friends, he found Grandpa was gone. When the phone rang, it was Kaiba on the other end, mocking Yugi that he kidnapped his grandfather and took him to Kaiba Corps. Yugi and his friends rushed to Kaiba Corps and found Grandpa laying on the floor, defeated. Grandpa, are you okay? Yugi, I failed you. I wanted to teach that boy, Kaiba, a lesson about the heart of the cards, but I lost. Grandpa! How's the old man feeling? Kaiba, you sleaze! What have you done to him? We had a duel, that's all. With each of us putting our most valuable card as the prize. But I guess I was playing against the champion. Like myself, it's too much stimulation for the old fool. Kaiba, you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at the sweet prize I won. Kaiba held up Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon and ripped it in half. Grandpa's most treasured card! Blue Eyes White Dragon is a rare and powerful card, and this one will never be used against me. My Blue Eyes White Dragon, my treasure. Grandpa, hold on. How could you do such a thing? Yugi, take this. Huh? Grandpa? I built this deck, I put my soul in these cards, and I taught I can't fucking do these voices. And I taught Kaiba everything I know, Yugi. Take my cards and teach Kaiba respect for the heart of the cards. Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. Are you ready to play, Runt? Playtime is over, Kaiba. Huh? Kaiba was taken aback by Yugi's sudden transformation. It seemed like he had become a different person, as if he was more confident and more powerful than before. Kaiba, prepare yourself. It's time to duel. So, here you get 2 options. You can use the story deck, which I will be using in both battles, as well as your own deck. So this is basically a way to kind of pseudo-test out your decks, but I will always be going with the story deck. Again, this just kind of brings up a card that you can look at here and just kind of read about. It's alright. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So now, it's a rock, paper, scissors to go. See who goes first. Rock beats scissors. Now he's going to decide if we go first or he goes. He's going to go second and we get to go first. Nice. Alrighty, off to a great start here. So, I'm going to kind of explain just my opening hand here. Dark Hole destroys all monsters on the field. That includes yours. So it's really nice if if your opponent has very few life points and you have a monster that can just outright destroy it. or outright win the game. It's great. Sangan. Show you the details. Sangan is basically a card is a card that really isn't meant to do damage. It's meant to be there for its effect. Basically, add one monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. But you can't basically activate the same effect with like multiple Sangan. So like if I had 2 Sangan on the field and both of them got destroyed, I can only activate the effect once. And you can only so it's a nice card, especially if you're trying to get like monsters that have like a decently high attack stat. Beaver Warrior is a normal monster, and Griffor is a normal monster. Effect monsters are typically going to be like the backbone of most of your decks. Normal monsters won't typically be. But we're just going to set Griffor down in defense. And so here's where I'm going to explain both of our the different phases. First, we start off with the draw phase and the standby phase. Basically, the opening. Main phase 1 is basically what you do before you attack. Main phase 2 is after the attack, if you absolutely need to. But we're going to end. He plays Ancient Rules. Summons Rude Kaiser, and Hitatsumi Giant. So here we're losing 1200 attack. He plays a face down card. I did not want to do that. So I just kind of want to go over the spell card he played. Ancient Rules. Special summon 1 level 5 or higher monster from your hand. Pretty good. Some Rude Kaiser. I'm gonna set Spellbinding Circle down. That's all I want. Spellbinding Circle is an interesting card. It'll basically, when your opponent attacks, let's say you were to attack with Rude Kaiser right now, this would basically trap that card so he can never attack. When the monster is destroyed, this card is destroyed. I think I want to save that. So what I'm going to set Beaver Warrior and end my turn. Right now, I've got a terrible hand at this point. He plays D-Spell. Nope. Does not work. Yes. So activate Spellbinding Circle. And trap Rude Kaiser. Now Hitatsumi Giant has taken some damage. Basically, what D-Spell does, I just want to go over this real quick. Basically, what D-Spell does is it allows you to get rid of 1 spell card on the field. If it's face down and it becomes and if it's a trap, it is revealed to be a trap. That card is not destroyed, and D-Spell just goes straight to your hand. It's kind of a interesting way just right now to check and see, let's say, if your opponent has Mirror Force out or whatever. It's really, really interesting in that regard. But place Sangan face down. What's he gonna do? He's gonna attack. Hitatsumi Giant. So now here's the main gimmick of our deck. We have Exodia. As you can tell, we have like the legs, the arms, and the head. But I'm actually gonna bring the Mystical Elf into my hand. Shuffle my deck. Gonna play 1 card face down. Dick. I'm gonna set Mystical Elf. And in my turn. Why am I doing that instead of going Sangan? Oh, well, it's... Oh, nice! Still, nothing can get hit. Nice. It's really nice. So now we have Swords of Revealing Light. This is basically a card that, for 3 turns, will prevent your opponent from attacking. This is also really nice if they have a lot of face-down cards. So you can like just check and see if you can attack them beforehand. I'm not gonna activate it quite yet. I'm gonna play my second Sangan face down as we're gonna take the left leg of Exodia, the Forbidden One. So here we have Raigeki. Raigeki destroys all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. It's nothing to really worry about. It's just nice because now I always have Mystical Elf there. As defense, I'll activate my Raigeki. And then summon Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress 1. Battle. Attack. Activate Shadow Spell. What is Shadow Spell, you may be asking? Yeah, we'll show details. Shadow Spell, activate this card by targeting one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 700 attack. Also, it cannot attack or change its battle position. When it leaves the field, it is destroyed. Basically, it's a nice card, right, like from the original series, where it lowers your opponent's attack, basically. Prevents them from attacking and everything. So Kaiba's deck is based on Blue Eyes here. So let's say you were to Shadow Spell a Blue Eyes, it puts it in range of, say, like Yugi's Dark Magician, just as an example. By the way, we'll end our turn. He ends his turn. And here we go. The Summoned Skull. This is where I'm really tempted to actually play it, but I do not want to quite yet. For a couple of reasons. He actually plays Battle Logs here. Actually, you know what? I probably could have. Logically, of course. But what do we get here? The Heart of the Underdog. This is a very, very fun card. Basically, every time you get a normal monster, you just keep drawing until you get, until you don't have, like, until you get, like, a magic or trap card. So we're going to activate Heart of the Underdog here, and we're going to end our turn. This is really nice, especially if you're using something like an Exodia deck as an example. Nice, so we got Exodia the Forbidden One. Nice. This is actually really, really nice. This could get really bad really quick. Oh, it got bad. It got bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck me. We're gonna activate the second Heart of the Underdog. We're gonna activate Swords of Revealing Light. And we're gonna wait to activate Dark Hole. Holy ass. I was not expecting that. Okay, we have Kuribo. We have Kuribo. I repeat, we have Kuribo. It's Grappler. Interesting. Cool. I don't care if it's Grappler. I don't care if it's a piece of shit. Yes. 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 Give it to me. Yes, we activate both. Give me another chain. Okay. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Nick, you're an idiot. Well, you guys would be 100% correct. But I have an idea currently, kind of interesting. It's actually just called this. Activating Dark Hole. Activating Monster Reborn. Bringing back Blue Eyes, White Dragon. We're gonna activate Graceful Charity just to lower our hand size. We have Sangan too. Oh, I feel so bad, but I really don't. We're gonna activate Pot of Greed. Actually, no. No. I didn't want to summon that. No. I wanted to set it, but we're gonna activate Pot of Greed for no fucking reason. And yeah, end phase. Actually, no. What would I end? I can just attack. I really just want to get off Exodia, as he does Shadow Spell. As he activates Negate Attack. That's actually really... Negate Attack basically just... It's a weaker version of Mirror Force. It just negates your opponent's attack for the turn. So we're gonna end. Gaia. And... Soldier. Oh, I have to get rid of one more? Fuck. Sorry, Karibo. Kill Sangan. Please kill Sangan. No! Gives him 900 extra attack, life points, but... Nah, you know why? No, you know why? Discard a send from the field to the graveyard. I'm gonna be that dude. And you know what that means? Bring him out! Ah! You want using the effects of Exodia Forbidden One. You already know. You play only for power, Kaiba. That is why you lost. But if you play with the, if you play your game in, but if you put your heart in the game, there is there's nothing you can't do. The results of the duel spread quickly, and a mysterious one-eyed man gets news of Yugi's victory. It seems Kaiba Boy has been defeated in a duel. I must learn more about this Yugi-moto. So, new card. Judge Man, Gift to the Mystical Elf, Ryukishin, and some duel points. And as I promised, the reverse story deck. This is gonna be painful. I already know. This is gonna be painful. We'll just do it. Yes! Nice. We're the first to go. Beautiful. This all is better than like 25%. So what do we got? I guess with some battle logs. I guess. We'll interface. Gives the Mystical Elf 300 life points for each monster on your opponent's side of the field. Kind of nice. We're not going to activate Gift to the Mystical Elf yet. Oh no! You better give me fucking D-Spell. No. Ancient Rules. We're not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he didn't go what I thought he would get. Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. I guarantee this is not gonna end well. This is, and I repeat, not gonna end well. Set Shadow Spell. Now we will play Ancient Rules. We're not gonna activate this chain, mostly because I don't need to right now. I'd rather wait until I have more monsters on, until he has more monsters on the field. And boom. Oh man! After all that work I just put in. No. Oh. That's unfortunate, but doesn't get us lose. No! I knew it! I knew it would happen! Wait! Huh? Sure. Now we'll activate Shadow Spell, I suppose. I lose. I surrender. I surrender. How long have we been recording for? 32 minutes. Alright. I know it's not what you guys want to hear, but I'm actually going to end it here, mostly because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. That's why you kind of heard the oven go off, but next episode, we're going to finish off the Heart of the Cards and do the Ultimate Great Law. But until then, guys. See y'all later. Peace!